What's good, y'all? It's your boy Brandon with Bama Fitness. And today, our special guests are JJ Robinson and Asia Robinson, my little brother and my little sister. How are you?
Hey,
we're doing all right.
Thanks for having us. We're so excited.
No problem. Of course. How's life over there?
You want to go first?
Yeah, it's going well. I'd say I'm in a little bit of a transition mode right now. We're both located in Raleigh, North Carolina. I graduated college last May, and recently just moved back to Raleigh and working on building my business as well as just training for bikini competitions right now. Bikini bodybuilding competition.
Bikini.
Yeah, before y'all are like, wait, what do you mean? You know?
Yeah, right. Man. JJ, are you doing the bikini bodybuilding fitness thing too?
I mean, I think I'm gonna wait a little bit, not to do bikini, but like
yeah, okay.
Physique. No, I'm actually going overseas for college to go train and everything. But right now I'm just working out and that's it until I go overseas. But
nice.
Nothing much.
We've been training hard in the gym.
Good.
We definitely show up. Yeah, there.
I see you. Like, you know, it's all good. It's all good. So Asia, you said that you just came back to Raleigh from school and whatnot. Where were you exactly?
Yeah, so I graduated from Appalachian State University in Boone, North Carolina. So it's up in the mountains. So if like this is Raleigh in the middle, Boone is west about 3 hours. Okay. And then I went over to California to take care of my grandmother for a little bit in the fall of 2020 when the craziness was kind of happening. So I was there for about 3.5, 4 months, and then came back kind of like the beginning of December. And like I said, I launched my business, Wellness with Asia, in January. October of last year, that's when I started the bikini bodybuilding training and prep. And it's been such a journey. Just very thankful for it. And awesome. I'm sure we'll touch more about that later, but it's really great.
No, for sure. But I'll ask you right now, what made you want to get into that?
Yeah.
Because going from like, if you guys didn't know, Asia and JJ, I knew them ever since they were like, pequeño. And of course they do karate. And yeah, like they're great martial artists. And now, we're huge into the fitness, life. And out of nowhere, I just seen her like just shredding. And I'm like, wait, is she trying to do some bikini like contest, like fitness thing? And all of a sudden, like she does it. So what made you want to get into it?
Yeah, thanks for asking. This is actually one of my favorite questions to answer like through this journey. So like Brandon said, JJ and I both did karate. Our parents owned the karate school that we trained at. So we had been training for literally our whole life. Me personally, 6 years old to about the age of 20 to 22 years old. I was an elite and international athlete. So traveling with Team USA as well as with JJ, and really just training at an elite and almost Olympic level. Like I was training for the Olympics at one point during college. So to graduate college and go from training at such an elite level, winning at an elite level, and humble brag, I'm an 8-time world champion. So to be winning at like a level like that, to treating my body with bad food, going out on the weekends, I was like, this is not me. Like looking back at pictures, I'm looking at myself and looking at what my lifestyle was and eating out like 3-4 nights a week. I was like, this is not like, I was gaining so much weight, like the freshman 15, more like the senior 15, because we were just having a good time, So by the time October came, I was like, I need a goal. I need to feel that I'm winning and be in that competition mode again. And I thought about CrossFit. However, I did a lot of bulking in college. And I was like, you know what? I don't no longer want to keep putting on that big muscle mass. I really applaud women that look and had that strong masculine feel. However, I was like, you know what, like, let's try bikini bodybuilding. And so started it up, and I'm again just so thankful to go through something like that. I never thought I myself would go through a transformation or health journey or have like a before and after pic of what my first prep looked like. Sure. However, I did, like, since October, and it's now March, I've lost over 25 pounds. And that's again, I'm not huge on weight or anything like that, but I think that's a lot. And it's just, you learn so much about yourself So it's cool to be back in this training and competitive mindset. Like I said, I'm just very grateful, and I don't want to take the whole
Awesome.
interview.
No, no, you're good.
Sorry.
You're good. Yo, Jay, like, so why are you going overseas, and where are you going overseas?
Well, originally I was supposed to go to college in Charlotte, which is like 3 hours from where I live. But once COVID hit, my mom made a suggestion. She's like, "Have you ever thought about like traveling abroad? Maybe you take this year off, take a gap year, and go like train somewhere." And she goes, "I suggest Japan." And I was like, I mean, yeah, actually sounds like a good idea. So I was like 50-50. Either way, I might go to Charlotte. I might just take the gap year. And then eventually, like, I couldn't play football at UNC Charlotte because everything was shut down because of COVID. So that's like, that really made the decision for me. So I wanted to go to Japan after that to go train. And then I looked into some other stuff, like if there are schools over there, and there ended up being Temple University in Japan, just a branch of it. So once I applied there, got in, it was like a really simple choice. I'm going to go over there, go to college for 4 years, train while I'm there. It just seems like the best experience, you know. After college, it'll look great on my resume, everything like that.
For sure. That's awesome. Like Japan, especially. So do you have a place where you're going to be training out there? Like JKA headquarters?
Yeah, exactly. The JKA headquarters. Yeah. It's actually JKS. I'll be training with Kagawa and his people. So I'm expecting to come back and just whoop on everybody else after 4 years, you know?
You got to wait. Because when you come back, I'm going to make sure I come back that same year.
Oh, yeah? Okay. I'm waiting for it.
Brandon, you've been saying that for like the past 3 years. Every time I see you at nationals, I'm like, you competing? You're like, I might. I'm like, dude, it's competition day.
Yeah, guys. So if you guys don't know that story, I'm always retired. Nah, I don't know. It's just, you know, sometimes I'm not feeling it, you know? So
Brandon is an amazing athlete, y'all. Like, if you're watching this, an amazing athlete.
The boy was winning all the time.
All the time. Yeah, we were talking about it today, actually. Like, the kata that he was doing are not, like, I mean, any type of kata, but the specific katas that he was doing, gankaku, that's not an easy kata. Like, gankaku, you do goshodai too, right?
Goshodai, yeah.
Do you ever do ansu?
No, I don't do ansu.
No, ansu's my kata.
No.
Did you do sochi?
Here and there I would do it. Not at nationals though.
Okay.
Nationals. Like the other tournaments, I would break it out. But yeah, mostly Kankaku, Goshio, Dai, Kankusho. So,
oh yeah.
Sure, right.
But yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't like barely winning. He was winning like by full points in the mandatory division. And then Kumite rocked Kumite.
Oh, thank you.
Big boy.
Stop. You guys are amazing
yes.
too. You know what? You know, I really wasn't a huge fan of Goshio Dai until I seen Asia U Robinson do Goshio Dai. She was like the first. I think you were like the first person that really was doing Goshio Dai like in the competition, honestly.
Okay, thank you for saying that, because whenever I bring it up, I'm like, I always started Gosho Dai, and then and then everyone started doing Gosho Dai. So
yeah, no, she was the first person that was doing Gosho Dai in like the competition.
That and Gankaku.
And Gankaku, yes. Yeah. Well, no, I think I brought that out. Just find out. I don't know. We don't know.
I will say Gankaku, like that, it's a very hard cut. I think
it is a hard cut.
Only male in like the States that really like hit it hard. Like I don't think I saw anybody else hit it Gankaku.
No, we can't argue that. I'm the one who did Ansu. Just kept running with it, you know.
Oh man. Last nationals. That was last nationals you won, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Last nationals. Where was
it? Was like 2 years ago, but
2019.
Because there wasn't no nationals last year.
No, yeah, I think 2019.
So 2019, if you guys don't know, JJ won mandatory kata.
As a 16-year-old.
As a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
And that was 16 to 34.
Yeah.
16
and then
34.
you won open, right?
I did, yeah. I won open against I don't remember who my last person was that I went against, but yeah, I won open.
That's hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's awesome. So keep that up. Keep that up, brother.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely.
Have you guys ever trained a different style?
I wanted to. Like, honestly, I find Shito like really fun to watch. And I feel like other than Shotokan, that's a style I would do, because I mean, you see all the people that are winning, like in the big leagues, like the
Yeah.
professionals, like Sancho Sanchez and like Rio Quina. They
Real,
do like,
that dude's a beast.
they're like so powerful and like, yeah, it's for show, but still like,
Mhm.
I don't know. Chitaro is really nice. It seems really fun to do, just for kata at least.
Yeah.
I traveled over to California a few times at UCSD where mom used to train.
Mhm.
And I trained like when I was out there for like a couple weeks, I did Shitoru, and it's so fun. Like it's such a, like, you know, with Shotokan karate, your feet are in for your horse stance, and with
Yeah.
Shitoru, it's out, and it just makes more sense because like naturally your hips want to make that position. Like your hips aren't supposed to be like, you know, in like that. However, our mom used to do Shitoru, so God, she flawless. Our mom, like literally, Shitoru.
She picked up Shotokan like that. Like it was like so easy for her too.
Yeah, mom. You should have mom on your show because she,
mom and dad.
Mom, yeah, they have such like. I mean, dad only did Shotokan, and then mom did Shitoru, but like she did it in college, and then went over to Shotokan when she met our dad, and Shitoru definitely I probably would end up doing if we could go back in time.
Awesome. What age did you guys start?
I started when I was 6.
I was 4 when I started.
4, yeah.
But we've been. It's
just a lifestyle.
We were just born into it. Really.
Literally.
Yeah.
I think at one point I was like, Dad, I think I might just want to take a break and do soccer. And he was like, okay, after karate. And I was like, I don't think you understand what I just said. Like, so I would like do a different approach. And he was like, so when is karate going to fit into that? And I was like, okay, so no.
Yeah, no. Yeah. No, sorry. Who are some other instructors that you trained under besides mom and dad that you guys enjoyed? Well, you know, I like these senseis. They're like really good.
When I went to Morocco, the head coach was Sensei Kako, and yeah, he's really intense, but so is my dad's, right? So like the way he taught, the way he coached, and everything, it was just like very familiar. So
yes,
it wasn't gray; it was black and white. Like he'll tell you straight up what he wanted, right? But I think Sensei Kako is definitely a good sensei to train under. Just the best at you.
I would say that when I traveled with Team USA, having Coach Tay in my corner coaching me was, I mean, if you guys know Sensei Tay, she is a rock star.
She is.
Like, she is such a powerful woman, and to have her in my corner coaching me, I mean, I've always been coached by my dad, so to have a female role model in my corner and have that as my empowerment was amazing. And she I would have just loved to see her compete, you know, when I was her age, at like when she was competing, because I hear the stories from my mom, and again, just such a rock as a competitor.
She is. Yeah, I can imagine.
She's feisty. Really she's great.
I think these like past few years, I've been going down to Sensei Pinner's, but like the way he trains, especially for Kamite.
No, he's really amazing. He's really super knowledgeable.
Right.
So you're training with your parents now. Do you ever see yourself opening up your own karate school or anything?
Oh man, I don't know.
I think it's some.
We go back and forth. Like sometimes we think about not even opening up a dojo, like just doing like add-on fitness, you know. But I mean, from when we were young, my dad would always joke, "Oh yeah, you're gonna take over the business when I retire, right?" And we're like, "Yeah." And then now we're like, I don't know, we've been in karate for so long, we might just want to branch out and do other stuff. That's why she's doing bikini. That's why, like, I don't know, I got into lifting more this year instead of doing more karate, you know. But
I think as we've gotten older, like we talk about it all the time, like JJ and I are very, very close. Like if you guys know us on a day-to-day basis, like homies, very like sometimes I'm like, are we brother and sister? Like, I don't know. It's very hard to describe our relationship, but we're just so close. And I know at some point him and I will eventually open up a business regarding if it's like just karate. I don't know. But I think once he goes to Japan and if he gets that experience, I was like, dude, you could do karate. I could do personal training, and then vice versa. We could do conditioning. And like you said, like as we've gotten older, it's nice that we can branch out, and it's nice that we still have that support from our parents. Cause I know like growing up, it was always like karate's first. And so now that I can even do bikini bodybuilding, or JJ can branch out and do fitness training, it's it's really nice. And like to cross over karate, like we obviously wouldn't be as disciplined as we were if we didn't have that foundation through karate.
For sure.
Awesome. And like you guys are still young too. Jay, how old are you now?
18.
18? Dude, you have so much time, bro. Like, especially after you graduate those 4 years, man, like you'll figure out probably before that, like what you want.
Right.
So
Definitely.
you still have it. But Jay, I was gonna ask you, like, what made you go from like karate to like, let me get jacked.
Yeah, let me get big.
Yeah, let me get
Still
big.
working on it. I'm still working on it, but really, actually, it started when I was a sophomore. Like when I got picked to go to Morocco to compete, I had to be a certain weight class, and I was like, I thought I was pretty chunky as a kid.
He was not chunky, everyone. Literally was not chunky at all.
So I guess I just had to get rid of some of that baby fat and everything. So I shredded down a bunch, right? I made weight, and I was like, oh, yo, my abs look pretty nice. But that's because I wasn't eating anything. It wasn't like, that's all I was training was abs just to get them. But everything else was like super, super small. So then like junior year came around, I was playing football at like 150 at like free safety. So I was like, yo, I'm pretty small. But I was afraid to lose my abs. So I just stayed that weight. And then eventually like I started doing some lifting, like, what was it? End of junior year, but it was like the bro split where you just do like one body part a week and it doesn't really do it all that much. But, and then I started looking up more exercises because I was like, yo, working out is fun. It makes this like testosterone and everything, gets you pumped and everything.
Yeah, and I can get the girls this way.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, I started looking up like different exercises, and I realized like the science behind lifting and like what you need to eat and everything. So after that, after looking up all this stuff and researching, I started getting really into it. So I would go to the gym, and like I started seeing the results after a few months and everything. And then now I'm like, I just can't stop. Like if I stop, I feel like I'm just gonna lose it. Even I won't, but I'll feel like I'm gonna lose it after one day if I don't go to the gym. So like I guess I'm a gym bro now, not a karate person.
Oh.
No, we go to the gym together, and I won't let him be a gym bro, but I do help him with the fits.
The fits.
He does. I'm like, dude, you got the muscles now. We gotta show them off.
Yep.
We gotta show them off.
I'm gonna need your help, Asia.
With the gym fits?
I'm gonna need your help. You're gonna have to like.
No,
Brandon, you need to do this. Like with my diet, you're gonna have to help me.
Oh, I can help. The diet is everything. Like
it is.
JJ and I, we weigh our food. Like I know it might be excessive for some people, and like some family members are like, "Why are you weighing your food all the time? Like, what is this helping you with?" And I'm like, to know exactly what I'm putting into my body, I like that. Yeah. And I don't think it's like aggressive or anything. It's just something that it's our lifestyle. Like it's something that we've accumulated. Like we have people that are like, oh, I want to lose weight, and I'm like, great, what are you eating? They're like, burritos and burgers, and I'm drinking on the weekend. I'm like, dude, that's not sustainable. Like you're not going to see results.
Right. Definitely not.
They're like, what about balance? I'm like, but your balance is like 3 times a week doing this and only 4 times a week of eating healthy.
No, that's not good at all. Not good at all. Now with nutrition, because it is important, and it also plays a huge part in karate as well. Do you do supplements as well, or like multivitamins and all that stuff, or shakes, or do you guys stay away from all that stuff?
The only supplement I do, right, like I've done maybe 3 things, like pre-workout, creatine, and whey. But the only thing I do now is whey, because I feel that you can still build muscle and do all this stuff just by taking only whey. You don't need pre-workout or creatine to get bigger.
And to go off that, like I tell my buddies all the time, like my gym bros or like I tell them all the time. I'm like, dude, literally my brother and I have won national and world championships off of hard work and peanut butter. At no point was our like dad or mom like, you need to take pre-workout or do this and that. Like literally and I don't judge anyone, and we don't judge anyone that does pre-workout. It's just we weren't growing up on it.
Yeah, we don't have to depend on it.
Yeah.
Some other people do,
If karate was not in the picture for you both, or fitness, what would you guys think that you'll be doing?
Saving the world.
Saving the world. Pinky?
Oh man, that's tough. Maybe football. Or is that count as fitness?
I would say it's fitness.
Yeah. Like, what would you do? Are you into accounting? What are you going to school for?
Business. I guess maybe start my own business.
Yeah.
Well, I went to school for marketing with a minor in psych, and I was ready to do the whole corporate boss woman stuff, and I still am. However, maybe not under actual companies, because I did it, quickly realized I was like, I do not think this is for me. I think if it was right in the middle of like the pandemic, and I don't want to make any excuses. However, I think if it was in-person sales, it would have been a lot different. Like, you know, I can read the room. I can feel if you're feeling it or not.
Yeah.
However, being able to like start my own business, I'm very thankful for, and to even take a step away from like corporate. It's just it was very interesting being in that setting. Like I've never been in a setting where I felt like so unhappy, and in that moment, like to even hear from my father say like, you need to get your mental health in check. Yeah. Because you're not okay right now. Like he's my coach, and like growing up, it was always like head down, you know, grind it out. Don't tell anyone that you feel sad, tired, like no negative emotion, always positive. So to hear from him to say, you need to figure out what's going on here because this is not healthy. Like I was losing sleep, taking stress naps during lunch breaks. Mind you, lunch breaks were like what, 20 minutes? Like I was working from home. So I was doing cold calling, like, and making 100 cold calls a day. Like I wasn't just sitting on my butt, not doing anything. Like I was
crazy
putting in work, and I was like, this is not it. This is not it.
Yeah, no, that's insane. That's crazy. And now look at you. Doing your thing. You're doing your thing. Doing your thing.
You got to manifest it, y'all.
For sure.
Whatever it can happen.
No, for sure.
All mental game.
It definitely is. You hear that, Jay?
I'm hearing them. All
right, cool. Yeah. Make it happen. Watch you to get to Japan and be like, yeah, Dad, I want to come home. No, that's fine. I'm playing. No, there will be good training out there with Kagawa.
I'm hoping,
his group. They're beast. They're a beast. Yeah, they got a lot of the what?
And the JK, because you went to JK down in New Orleans, right?
Yeah, they're good. They're good. What has been your biggest karate accomplishment? What would you say is your biggest karate accomplishment, Jay?
I mean, the world championship, is definitely up there, but I was also really young, so like it's kind of hard to tell, you know. But like maybe taking third at in Budapest in the the combat games. Right after I got swept first round. I mean, like I got beat first round in Morocco, and then like to get picked again for the team and then be the team captain again. I would say winning third.
Place.
Yeah, I was also pretty excited when I got 7 gold medals in the 7 divisions I competed at in nationals 2019. That was a big accomplishment.
Cool. Cool. You, Asia?
Oh, I'm very proud of the 8 world championship titles I've won within karate. However, the one that sticks out dearest to me is my championship title that I won in Germany. I think I was sophomore year of high school at the time, and I think I was down maybe 2, at least at 1 point, but maybe 2. My left eye was completely shut. I couldn't even see out of it. I had gotten punched so many times. And I remember fighting the Italian girl, and I would get the Yakuzuki, and I would come out, my hands would be down, she'd get me over top. Anyway, long story short, I ended up winning that fight. And the aftermath was amazing, winning that gold medal. However, my face was so busted. Like I had popped all these different blood vessels in my eyes. It felt like almost like that Rocky moment in Rocky 4 where he's like, yeah, like that's how I felt. Coach Tay was in the corner. We're like crying. I couldn't see anything out of my left eye. Like I'm looking at the judge like this, like trying to figure out like, am I winning? Like, am I losing? USA is like, Asia. And then I got the point, and I'm just like crying. I was like, oh my goodness. And the funniest moment I think in that whole like experience is I went up to the doctor and I was like, do I have a concussion? He was like, probably. And that was it. Didn't even get checked, just probably. But that was a very, very, very proud moment for me.
Awesome. Jay, when's the last time you got your eye busted like that? Never.
I don't know. I just learned how to block unlike Asia.
Shots fired.
I don't know, but I mean, I'm expecting a little bit of that over in Japan. They're gonna toss me around a bit.
Yeah, they definitely are. Like, oh, you from USA? Okay.
Yeah.
No. That's
JJ's
cool.
a good fighter.
No, he is. You are.
Very humble about it.
I know he is. We sparred a little bit at Penner's dojo, so
That was fun.
it
Oh.
was.
I forgot that you're in Florida now.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. I feel old. Moving
Brendan,
on.
I
I'm just playing.
honestly just see you as like, I think the same age since I've met you. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like we've gotten older, but you've just stayed the same age.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like the joking manner has always been the same, like between all of us, you know, like, like no matter where, like how long we haven't seen each other, like the joking is still there, you know.
Of course, it's not going to go anywhere else. Where do you expect it to go?
Right.
I know, Jay. You're like more of a fighter, right? Yeah.
I'm good at kata, but I prefer fighting.
And Asia, you're a kata person.
Yeah, my parents would always say that like kumite I was good at. However, I did always like kata just a little bit more. It's a show. You know, I'm always down for a good show.
Do you
guys presents?
No, for sure. You have to. Yeah. Do you guys do weapons or at all or anything? Or
I used to.
Yeah, I used to as well. It was always like a warm up for us before to like get used to the mats.
Right.
Gotcha.
No.
Yeah, somehow we'd win. We would never train it.
Yeah,
but we would always end up winning Kumito.
Same.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just, and honestly, I think you've talked about this in your, kata tips. You talked about Kihon and the importance of Kihon. It is so important. It's the foundation of kata. It's the foundation for kumite. And if you have good Kihon, I mean, you can just come out and rock a kata. Like the fact that JJ's able to do so many different kata, you can do so many different kata. I did so many different kata. It's because we have that good Kihon.
For sure. It's important.
Yeah.
What would you say your favorite kata is?
Ansu, hands down.
Ansu?
Right now, Gankaku.
Gankaku.
Yeah. Kankuda I've been training since I was 6 years old.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a fun kata as well. It's very, I feel very, looking back, like very honored to have been able to do that kata for so many years.
Were you a kata person, or did you like to fight too?
Right now.
I was a kumite person back in the day.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want to say 15, 16 years old. I hated kata. 14, I got second place in Darmstadt.
Okay.
And for that, I was a junior worlds. Then 16, I think we were in Italy, Bergamo. 16, we got team fighting. We won that. Then I think we went over Hanover, and that's when I got world champion for Ippon, for Kumite. Then after, when I was like 18, 19, I was training by myself. Basically, because all the older people, they were leaving the dojo. So I had nobody to fight against. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to switch to kata around 17, 18. And I switched to kata, and I focused more on kata than kumite. And I guess that's how I became kind of good at kata. So, yeah.
I liked kumite. Like when I won, I think it was always just when it came down to confidence.
Yeah.
And for kata, I was like, if I'm stepping on the mat, I'm winning.
Yeah,
Kumite, I never really knew. But then like once I ended up getting like, they always say this, but like when I got hit once, then it was like game mode. Then I'd be pissed and I'm like, okay, well now what's up? You know, it's time to win. But
yeah, right.
Yeah.
No,
Kumite, it is fun, but yeah.
It is. I love it. All right. So what other goals do you both have for just in general for your lives?
I mean, I think just make sure college goes well, you know, like no mess ups, no nothing there, like pass, like get all A's if I can. Honestly, I don't know what my long-term goals are yet, other than just like getting through college, having some fun, really. Because growing up, we didn't have that much fun.
Having some fun. I'm gonna go out and party. And,
exactly. I mean, like, missed out on it. The 18 years. I mean, we only did karate, right? It was fun and everything, but like catching up a little bit during college.
Man. Yeah. Japan's gonna be crazy.
I'm waiting for it. I'm excited.
Mom, I gotta, I'm getting married. Japanese girl.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. What about you, Asia?
My goal is to become pro in bikini bodybuilding. Within my business, to continue working with some awesome clients, as well as make it a sustainable thing moving forward through my life, and again, completely transform my career. And then from there to continue changing the lives of the clients that I'm working with and the community that I'm around. I know it's very like, and save and world peace, but like, no, really,
Cool.
like,
No, I can see, it's funny because I can see that, like everything that you're saying, I see that happening. So, and I know it's going to happen because
thank you.
you're going to keep your mind focused and you're going to make it happen. So,
Feel,
and if you don't, I'm going to come after you and, you know, get your on focus, huh?
We're going to have some problems. If
Yes,
you don't.
definitely. Definitely.
I think also too, like when it comes to goal setting, it's I've realized at least it's really your circle that you surround yourself with.
For sure.
Like just again through this bikini bodybuilding prep and with karate, I've realized like if the people next to me are not supporting me or not helping me in a positive way reach my goals, it may sound selfish and it may sound negative, but like there's no point for you to be in my life.
No, I totally agree.
That's what it comes down to. I think with anything in life, not just karate or football or fitness, like anything that you want to do in your life, obviously you first have to believe in yourself.
For sure.
If your close circle is not believing in you, cut them out.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not helping you.
Who inspires you both?
I'm very inspired by my brother.
Oh, he's like, yeah.
Ditto.
Don't you have to say it because she did?
No.
I know, seriously, I feel like.
Oh, word, right? Oh, shoot. Now I got to say her because she said me.
No, I love you more. Like, okay.
I mean,
she's looking at you like, you better say me.
No. I could talk a little more if you need to like think.
I mean, obviously both my parents inspire me at what they do every day. You know, like my mom working like multiple jobs and somehow makes time for all of us, you know.
8 jobs at least.
Dad, I mean, like he taught me, so obviously I looked up to him when I was doing karate. Asia, like day one homie, you know, she's been in the corner day one. So other than that, I mean, it's really the whole family that like motivates me. It's not more of my friends are just, they can motivate me in a specific thing, but everything else is just the fam.
Cool. Good.
I'm also really inspired by my clients right now too. Like when I see someone, not just my clients, but when I see someone so passionate about what they're doing, like my buddy who's doing criminology, just to see him talk about that and to see his passion is very admirable. Like you're doing something you love, and that's awesome.
Yeah,
motivates me to be like, to want to do that as well and continue to do that.
What keeps you motivated?
We kind of talked about it today, honestly. What motivates me is like if I don't do something, like say I have to go work out. This is just an example, right? And I roll over, I'm like, I mean, do I really have to work out today? I mean, I'm kind of sore and maybe it won't be the best for my body. And I think in my mind, am I being soft? So if I think I'm being soft, that's what motivates me to go do it, right?
Am I being a little bitch right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
Because I don't want ever to be called soft because like I'm not. I don't think I am, at least, right? So like just that mentality, you can't be soft when you're doing stuff. No matter what it is, you gotta go do it.
For sure.
For me, it's all a mental game. I like to win. I like to know that what I'm doing is gonna win, and it motivates me. And like also to hear from other people tell me like, hey, this is so inspiring what you're doing. This is very motivating. It motivates me even more to be like, oh my gosh, like people are looking at me and like knowing that I'm a role model to people. And it's a very small, we're still building. However, it's very motivating. It keeps me going, and to just again be in a sport now, we just back in the competition and training mode. I'm very, very thankful and grateful for, and it's motivating me to be like, okay, I know what I need to work on. Let's get it going. You know, like this is what it's going to take to win. And again, it comes down to how mentally tough are you, how emotionally tough are you, and how much are you willing to push yourself. And we talked about this today, and
you can't rely on others to push you. You know, like you gotta have the different mindset to push yourself.
You should.
Our dad always said like, he's given us all the tools. You can give all the tools to someone to be an Olympian. You can give all the tools to someone to be the next Tiger Woods. However, it's up to you if you're going to do it or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force the horse.
I was just going to say that.
Like, that's my favorite thing. And so, and that comes to anything that you're doing in life. Like, if you want it enough, you'll make it happen. Like when people tell me like, oh, like, I don't know, like the diet just seems a little too hard for me. I'm like, you're telling yourself that. I don't know what about you.
Yeah.
Like you have all the tools to lose the weight or to gain the weight, whatever. It's up to you.
Yep. This is what you want. You asked me for it. I'm giving you the tools. If you didn't do it, go ahead. If not, that's on you. You have what you need. Right. So when you guys work out, what are you guys usually listening to? What's your favorite?
Mostly rap, maybe EDM sometimes.
Okay.
Yep.
Same. Yeah. We're very open to. I'm very open to new music, so I'm always looking for new music.
But if it's big list, I'm listening to screaming. Like I'm with people. I'm like going crazy. You know?
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Who's your favorite like hip hop artist?
Right now, Lil Baby.
I've always been a J. Cole fan.
Asia, me and you are here.
That's where I started.
That's
J. Cole.
That's not to say that I don't like the old people, the old schools. You
know, the old people. You know what, Jay? You can go down. You can just go to. I don't like the old people. Nah.
Eminem, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne. I still mess with all.
No, I know. It's Lil Baby. Lil Baby, cool though. He got some good stuff. So.
I feel now, and I don't want this to be like in a negative way. I feel now sometimes the hip hop and rap it kind of sounds the same to me a little bit.
It does.
With the new artists.
Yeah.
So I had to take a little bit of a break and just so I could do EDM and like just electronic music for a little while when I was at the gym. But now like going to the gym with Jay, like I'm getting back into it. But for a while, I mean, like after a while, when you start hearing the same things over, like the same artist or the same genre, I'm like, it's all sounding the same to me.
It does. Yeah. No, I totally agree with you on that. So, do you guys do anything for self-growth? What do you do?
I meditate. I also work with a life coach on my personal development, and I'm very big on self-love and giving yourself that time to fully grow. If that's journaling, meditating, listening to music, or simply just taking time for yourself every day, it is so important to give yourself that time and energy, because if you can't, there's nothing there's no way that you can give that time and energy to anything else that you do. So I'm a very, very strong believer in self-growth and self-love and really putting yourself first before something. And I don't think it's selfish at all. It's showing yourself like, hey, this is what I need to do for my own mental, emotional, and spiritual health.
That's great, because not a lot of people do that. And you see a lot of people struggle with that. Then once they start focusing on themselves and giving themselves, that self-love and everything, that's when everything turns and, they're happy and whatnot. So I think everybody should do that. So even if you give yourself, like, not a lot of people give themselves their own time throughout the day. And all you really need is like 5 minutes, just to decompress and just think and just, I don't know, pray or, meditate. That's all you really need.
Sometimes like in the car, like today I was driving back from the dentist and I just had to listen, like just drive in take because I was like, I just need to decompress for a second. I feel very tired and I need to revamp and just kind of, you take the time to realize the little things. You take the time to be like, wow, like my energy is low today. Why is that? Did I not eat well? Did I not sleep well? I heard this quote from this life coach meeting I attended yesterday. And she said, there's no way, the best coaching is self-coaching. And it's very true. Like, again, like you have to be able to completely tell again, it's accountability, I think.
For sure. Definitely.
What do you do?
What do I do? I read.
Reading's really great.
Yeah. I'm trying to get into like that. I do give myself time, especially when I get back home. I relax, decompress, and like, I always think about like my future and like what I can do to, get where I want to be. And that helps me to stay focused with what I want to do with my, for my future and whatnot. So I make sure every day I'm getting somewhere, that that's closer to where I want to be. I want to start praying and like meditating a little bit more. But yeah, I'm taking baby steps right now. Favorite place to travel to? Or you would like to travel to?
Japan. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
My favorite place to travel to is anywhere that's new. And where now like I've been able to compete. Like we've all been very fortunate to travel abroad with the sport that we love, and so that's really cool.
Good. Favorite movie?
Django Unchained.
Unbroken.
Favorite movie?
Django Unchained.
Unbroken.
Favorite dessert?
Red velvet cake.
Cookie cake.
Cookie cake. Yeah. Calisthenics or weight training?
Weight training.
Favorite fruit?
Banana.
I'm feeling apples right now. Craving that.
Favorite veggie?
Broccoli.
Brussels. Or asparagus.
Okay. Favorite cheat meal?
Pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
My God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running on the treadmill or outside?
Treadmill.
I think outside. Nature.
Yeah. If there's one thing that has to be in the fridge all the time, what is it?
Oh, it's eggs. It's got to be eggs.
It's egg whites and spinach for me.
Yeah.
Eggs are like almond milk.
Yeah, almond milk, eggs, egg whites, spinach.
That's 4 things, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's 4 things. It's cool. It's cool. Last one. If you could work out with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
I think The Rock. I think he'd be a dog to work out with, you know?
Yeah, he would. He'd be a beast.
Sylvester Stallone, Ivan Drago. Excuse me.
Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren. Any of the men that were in Expendables, that's who I would like to work out with. Cool. Yeah.
All their workouts are probably freaking insane too.
Like Terry Crews.
Oh my gosh.
Have you seen him like do the like little like dumbbell thing? Like
no.
I would need to do like 5 pounds or something.
Yeah. Bro's like 55 and he's like just shredded more.
Yeah, right. Insane. I know you, Asia. I know you train a lot of individuals. And Jay, you have Instagram. So how can people get in contact with you guys if they want to follow you or hit you up for training? Instagram would probably be the best way. Just DM me. If you don't follow me, just follow me and I'll give you a follow back for sure. What's your Instagram name? JJYUFIT 21. JJUFIT. Awesome.
You can contact me through Instagram as well or email. I also have my own website, Wellness with Asia, which is my business. And then I also have a YouTube account too. So definitely check that out. And then my Instagram handle is ASIAYUFIT, which is my fitness account. So again, just DM me and I'm always open to work with you and help you with your health goals.
Awesome. Yeah, I heard it here first. Make sure you guys go follow, support, and make sure to subscribe to that YouTube channel. Again, thank you guys for joining me on the Get to Know Me series. I really do appreciate you both being on here. Thank you.
Thank you for having us. It was so fun.
For sure. We will definitely stay in contact. For sure.
Definitely.
And thank you again, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys go down, subscribe to this channel if you have not already. And make sure you guys hit that like button. All right. Leave some comments as well. Talk to you soon. Peace.